Don't do that.
Okay, we're on.
Ready? All right.
We're rolling.
Yep.
We're back. Hopefully they didn't hear my last comment before you hit that.
No.
Okay. Nothing insulting, just self-attacking. Anyway, I do that. So.
No.
Yeah.
It's like shit.
Fuck myself.
Too much overload.
So, you guys made it back as you enter in to the inn that totally has a name that is written down in my notes that I closed my notebook for.
Silly.
Is it the
Broken Horn. As you enter into the Broken Horn. Hello, I need some musicians playing for me. Nice. I need mummerings.
No.
And fireplace.
Ruin something.
No.
No.
You're not gonna believe me, but at one point.
Plug, Sirenscape is really cool.
Adventure Time makes
Not
me
sponsored.
cheer.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Fucking trash.
You enter in to the Broken Horn and find it pretty lively.
I'm still mad.
That's fine.
I'm so mad
What?
at
I followed
these-
orders.
I'm-
You're what? You're
We're
mad?
cool. We're cool.
I was saying like
No,
Wait.
these.
Oh,
What
okay.
did I do?
We were walking out, and then you were like, "By the way, I can just put you the whole time."
As the
And I behaved.
the boy is
For a
following
change.
nervously, clutching onto whoever lets him.
I think any of us would let him.
Yeah.
Roll a d4.
Rolling d4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aha!
He really likes Vanessa.
He apparently really likes Vanessa.
You know what? It's my charming personality.
Oh my gosh.
Or what do you mean that?
I don't know. It makes a little bit of sense, Ranger.
Yeah.
But you enter in, and yeah, it's busy, it's active, people are enjoying drinks, a lot of them got off of work probably. It's the end of the day. Or, no, actually, you guys came down in the morning. It's noon. They're enjoying a meal.
Lunch. Maybe the last one.
Oh,
I mean, they don't know.
too soon.
What do you guys do?
Sulk.
He sulks.
I
I
would,
look for.
We go for the room.
I look for Danik and Ashton.
Roll the salt.
Got 19 on sulk.
Wow, you are.
We slept, right?
Yeah.
So we were full healed.
You are,
We did sleep?
Yeah.
No, we
before
just got
jumping
here.
down.
yeah, before we jump down.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Also,
head up to the room. Inside, you find both Danik and Ashna. Ashna is awake. She is sitting kind of cross-legged on the floor, basically just in pants and a chest wrap, as Danik has this little system going where she has 3 towels. One is being heated, one is being dried, and one is on her. And they're just rotating. And she's able to do this herself, but Danik is doing it as well for kind of keeping watch on her.
Sorry. Cool. That's amazing. That's awesome. Take it up. Oh, okay. Can I do this later when I'm not during game?
Okay.
You can do it quick.
Okay. I'll look quick. Carry on.
Because you're sulking.
I'm sulking.
Leah's here, she just asked him to look at something for those curious. Anyway. So, what do you guys do?
Who's your turn?
We should
So I
probably
see Danik is just putting a towel on the rack for getting it back and heated up again.
That's the good news. Bad news is we gotta
Go.
go. There's about 50,000 orcs. They're probably gonna be here inside a couple days.
maybe sooner.
50,000.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, we need
The
to
number
get.
is never confirmed tonight.
We need to get you prepared for travel.
That's Ashna. Still, she's wearing her mask still, but now that she's kind of shirtless, save for the wrapping, you do see that the scales do extend over most of her back, her shoulders, and even like across her stomach in places. She is very snaky. She's looking like... It's hard to read her looks, but that look is one of non-belief. Not like she doesn't believe you're telling the truth. She just knows what the prospect of travel means.
Yeah.
We know of a place a few hours away from here that would have potential supplies for Silas to fashion something that would keep you heated for a longer amount of time. We just need to get there.
Danik will ask, and the people here?
We've already warned their guards. Their highest official that's here. It is up to them to decide what they officially want to do.
We just want to get everybody out of danger.
Our priority is us.
We warn the people that's important, so. And what they do with it is them.
They have their own militaries, their own forces. And there's not a lot that 6 of us can do anyway.
No, unfortunately.
Especially because we did not find what we were looking for. But we did find something. Or more importantly, someone.
Which is when, Vanessa, you do realize that the boy is no longer at your side. He's only a few feet away, but he's not drawing it out of its sheath, but he just kind of like has a hand on Ashna's sword belt, in which her twin scimitars are still in their sheaths. He's just kind of like has a hand against one of the swords. Almost like he wants to draw it, but his hands don't work well enough to...
Yeah. I grab his arm, I go, what are you doing?
Jumps a little bit, but doesn't fight. Then
Get
kind of
over here. What the hell?
You found a child.
Yes.
I forgot the other one, the detection needed to get its charges back.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
He was at the center, he was apparently at the center of the crater that we found that was very large, but not large enough for the city, and there was nothing, no other large impacts, no city that we found. We marked a few places and collected a few dog tags. That's all we had. Even him.
I don't recognize this boy.
Still, it must be important.
Just I don't know how much I can do it. Just sort of like because they're having a conversation. Kind of abstract.
Oh, cut it.
I would like to. I don't know.
I don't know why you
I'd like
swords.
to detect magic
I have an idea, but
on the
as a
swords.
player, not a character.
So I'm detecting magic on the swords.
Her swords are finely made, but they're mundane.
Okay.
One of his previous adventuring companions used 2 scimitars.
I'm gonna ask him
In
why
fact,
he wanted those
The
scimitars.
same fighting style that she uses.
Answer, he just kind of... Still not forming words.
So I would have been curiosity.
I try to convey with body language that the complex notion that if they don't know who he is, we shouldn't say who
Roll
he
it.
is.
Performance.
You could say that I'm kind of on the same page.
Yeah, I'm concerned about.
So you're fine, but...
Oh, I caught on what you're doing. I understand what she's doing.
Then you're fine.
I mean,
Just
my
see.
father used to do stuff like that all the time. I think I can catch up on little signs
I
of
was
we're trying
hoping
to hide
that I
stuff,
could do
so
this
let's
when
keep
I
our
was
mouths
not
shut.
in view, like kind of like the
It's fine.
emotion. I got it too. So hopefully,
It's just not the clearest, but you're just getting the sense that most of them, they kind of have that same thought.
What the hell is he doing?
sulky.
Sulking.
Oh,
I say.
Yeah, with a 2, I was just like, you look like a moron right now. Sorry.
We're not, you're not helping the sulking.
No, I'm not. Just thought I'd.
Maybe it's like the pinball machine. We can just get it for a
Vanessa does
rollover.
not.
Just like
Nope.
get him down so far that it just kicks back over.
Why don't you have a beers?
Let's not test that theory.
Ashna gets up. She still has one of the blankets draped over her shoulders. She kind of pulls tight a little bit to herself, more out of modesty than anything else. Though she's not, again, you've talked about, you've been in service together for a while, so she's always hidden herself, but you know now, so she's not that embarrassed. Or even if embarrassment is what it is, because her face is just blank on that. As much as at least the little, like, bit you can see under her.
Well, I'm
Hajib?
gonna.
Is that what Hajib?
She actually has a mask.
Oh, she has a mask.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking.
I think she has a hood as well.
Mm.
But the picture that I posted it had like a wooden or a clay mask.
Okay, okay. I forgot about that. I was picturing
The Jean.
That had,
the shop.
that
That's
had
it.
hood.
Apologies to anyone who might be listening at my mispronunciation.
But yeah, I'll ask her if the heated stones were working for her at night, like under the covers.
They certainly helped.
Because we might try to do that.
If it is your order, I will travel. I do not guarantee how far I can make it.
Well, if you can make it 3 hours, that'd be
Plan.
great.
It's actually
Is
closer to
to have
6.
you sled with the heated stones, potentially another one body with you. And then we can get you there.
Yeah.
Because I fear if we stay too long in this city, that horde will be upon it, and we will be kind of stuck.
Yeah. And then we'd have to fight that, and it's just, we'd rather just get out of here.
The child is wounded. She motions to his hands.
We have tried to fix that, and it seems
Maybe a curse.
a curse or some sort of magics. Potentially whatever saved him from the impact didn't guard his hands. It's hard to say.
When should I prepare myself for travel?
As soon as possible.
As you wish.
We also have potential allies of this man who we will be heading to. One of them includes a cleric.
Includes a what?
Cleric. He may be able to help with potentially his condition and potentially yours.
So, I will mention, like, to Ashna, okay, I have an idea for an alchemical concoction. We can keep you warm while we travel during the day. But I can either make a prototype, which we won't know exactly how it can work with 1 day's worth of work, or I can spend a week to know that it'll work and how well. But I don't think we have a week.
I don't think we have a day. Depending on what those 200 were doing.
There's 200 were slamming against the keep's walls to weaken them before the horde got there. If I had to guess, based on the
Well,
Danik, do you have an opinion on that?
I could potentially help in trying to put something together. Might make things go a little faster.
Okay.
Every advantage that we can get our hands on.
Yeah, something's better than nothing.
Alright. I'll gather my things and
She keeps licking her nose. I don't know what she's doing, but it looks hilarious.
I'll gather my things. Ashna says she will do the same. And she goes and starts donning her raiments.
should probably put those two both in the sled.
Yeah.
Lena's gonna excuse herself for the room for
Okay.
a minute and head down to the bar.
Okay.
So go up. I'm assuming the half orc barmaid is still. I never got her.
Gel.
Jill. Like something very strong.
All right. Gee. This fire water we have.
No.
Dragon spit. Enjoy.
Smooth.
Not literally, but that's what they call it.
No, just smooth. Fact. And then she kind
Force a cough that actually makes me choke a little.
of
6
Shabby.
copper, please.
6 copper. She'll look around.
Okay.
Look around the bar, kind of try to just get a rough count on the number of people, and just be like
20, maybe.
just like a round drinks on me.
All right. There's a round coming around from this generous lass.
No.
Everyone just. Ah!
Giving them names, you're thinking about their backstories.
Nah, give them names, think about their backstories. I'm like, well, you're probably not gonna be here soon, so
Oh,
have some drinks.
we're not gonna test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll ask her how much that will.
Get a spider going on.
8 silver.
8 silver.
It's
I'll,
supposed to have that, doesn't she?
I'll say.
I'm actually trying to base this off
Next
the
one's on me
story
too.
of actually,
I'll hand her
picture.
2 gold.
Because it seems like it had a very like almond
Extra generous.
eyes.
And as everyone's enjoying this, and several people are coming over to like thank you and shake your hand.
Yeah.
And you're all upstairs. You hear a horn sound off in the distance.
Does it sound like the horn that we heard when we broke camp?
It does not.
One on one.
This is a sharper.
Whoever was still at that fort got the one I'm imagining.
Several of the folk in the tavern immediately go out.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? Ashnil's just finishing putting on her armor.
When we'll step out onto the street and just kind of assess the situation.
I'm gonna start getting the sleds ready.
Several people are making their way to the gate, the main gate of the city.
Lainath can keep an eye on Bull. Make sure he doesn't get lost in a potential like crowd.
Alright.
You know?
So you are going outside. Is everyone going out?
Huh?
Is everyone going outside, or are you staying up?
I'm still working with what was the technician's name again? I keep
Tomato.
forgetting.
Denik.
Dedek?
Then
Denik. I'm still working with Denik, like how to actually manage this whole thing. Like how to pack everything, who's gonna be marching where, like how to keep Ashna warm.
Wherever Vol is, that's where Lainath is.
Okay.
Because Lainath's like,
well,
there's a
you
potential
can
for mass panic.
you can choose where that is because he can't get away from you.
Then
if
we're
you're
gonna
late.
stay in the room,
Okay.
away from crowds.
Yeah, I'm getting the cart ready. I'm getting some stones in there
So you go
to
downstairs.
like preheat the thing to get it ready for her.
Okay, you.
That way
were
she's
going
not
to
just
see-
sliding into something cold.
I was gonna step out
Okay.
and just see if I could like assess like if I could see anything.
Okay.
Or maybe hear any other like commotion or conversations and just what people were.
That's more or less what I thought Ashna like pictured. Then yes, I guess it does kind of have a Spider Queen vibe because it is a mask and a hood.
And
I mean,
Mom.
I like the fact that the snake has a hood.
Nothing wrong with Spider-Man.
Or Amon.
Yeah.
Because Amon's character design was freaking amazing.
Yep.
Still a cosplay like you.
As you're out there and like there's some murmurings going on. No one's in a panic and no one's like rushing for anything, but there's several of them are kind of whispering and murmuring to each other.
Yeah.
And you over here like just like the Earl's back. Oh hi. They say the fort's been attacked again. The orcs are on the move. And just blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Duh. Right? We told him. I'm just like, shh, dumbasses. Get everything ready quietly.
From outside, those who are outside do hear. Let's see what I can-
Gates opening. Or closing.
closing. The grand gates of the city are sealed.
Well, fuck. I'll go back inside.
As they are preparing for an attack.
Damn it, guys. We should have left sooner.
I'm literally leaving as soon as we can.
Yeah, I don't recall you arguing when we were investigating the freaking crater.
No, I'm talking about here.
We literally just walked in.
I know.
Yeah.
It was just
We,
a figure of speech.
Lynn makes her way back
Anytime
up
we go
through the.
someplace,
I'm guessing now
Like
mostly
to see a
empty,
train, we're like, damn it,
so
should have got here
they
sooner.
kinda
We missed the
empty
train.
They kind of emptied the bar a bit. Like some people were in there just with their drinks, just like, all right, whatever's going on, free drink.
Yeah. Walk back up there and nose it. Just be like, we have a problem.
It was the gate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There has to be another way out of this house.
Oh, the city, and the
City.
palace.
Jeez.
I'm worried about getting all of our gear, the sleds, Ashna, Denik, and him out.
How far away were the orcs? Last time I saw them,
Last you saw them, they were still several, like the advanced party or
or the other one,
the mass.
the mass.
They were probably a day out from the fort.
Okay, the advanced ones could be here. I'm guessing
Because even
pretty soon.
an armies move slowly.
Yeah.
When they're on a march.
But but like what I was saying, I guess what I was thinking of is if the Jarl is here,
Mhm.
the
You're
Two.
always not here.
No, they
I
said
should
the Jarl.
confirm that. What?
He
The
just
Jarl-
announced that
the
the
Jarl just
Jarl
came
just
back.
showed
the
up.
Jarl the Jarl
We didn't
just
tell you. Yeah, he just yelled the Jarl is here, and then that's when they shut everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the Jarl came back. I guess I should have prefaced with that. And those be like, well, I guess if he's here, those 200 could probably not be that far behind him.
Or that might be exactly what that horn was about. That 200 might have hit the fort, or made it through the fort.
I'm guessing that they probably made it through the fort.
It's hard to say.
I'm gonna go to the gate guy
Okay.
and say, can people leave?
No. The Jarl's order, the gates are sealed.
Is there another way out of here?
Why would you be asking?
Because I don't want to be in here when the orcs come.
You look able enough, meaning you'll be having a sword.
No, I'm weak and fable.
Like,
In times of war, we can handle that for you.
This is just Casey coughing out.
talk to the Jarl, see if they'll let us head south so we can inform the manor.
Can someone look for a rookery?
I will
Can you get it?
look for a river.
You can send a missive to the Coca-Cola estate and let them know.
Yeah,
It's easily done.
I'll do that.
There's like ravens are being sent out, but they have one that they can't send to the Coca-Cola.
Oh. Well, I spoke with the
Takes you a silver.
head of the.
I come back and I said, they won't let us out.
I didn't think they would.
Well, it was worth a try. And then the guy told me I was supposed to fight with him. I
They're
told
far
him,
too able-bodied to get out of here.
no, I told him that I was sick, and I was like, and they didn't believe me.
Of
Because
course
you're not a
not.
very good liar, Vanessa.
I know, I don't know. I thought I could get us out of here.
Take after your father, by the way.
We'll,
If it's the last thing
Thank
you
you.
have.
Well, thank you. That's the best thing you've ever said.
And I gave your snake a
Yeah, I know. A Yeti outfit.
here's here's the question. We have IDs and like say like
seals and signets.
seals
They don't
and signets
recognize
of
them,
rank.
I don't think.
But I'm just saying as I'm gonna use the term envoys of a separate kingdom. Are we expected to take up arms and
I
take
think
a
we're
side in
expected to take up-
a conflict?
I think we're expected to take up arms when one side of that conflict will be pointing arms at us.
Or we just hide in the hut.
We're gonna not do that.
And protect our own people.
I believe that the head of the Storm Lord will probably talk to the Jarl and tell the Jarl that a small group of people arrived earlier than he did to warn of this attack, and that the Jarl will want to speak with us. Potentially.
I mean,
They don't know where we are.
Right now, it's the Jarl who'll find us.
It's not that many taverns.
Not that many inns, I imagine. They probably don't get a lot of visitors, is what I'm saying. And, you three could probably blend in pretty well, but I kind of stand out.
In what way? No.
I think that we have to just make sure that Ashna, Denik, and the boy stay secure. Because Ashna can't fight in this weather. Denik's not a fighter, and he can't fight right now.
Well, no. There has to be another way out of the city. That can't be the only way in and out.
I think if somebody were to find a way out of the city, it wouldn't be me.
Did I see anything that might have looked interesting when I was looking for the
I
getting
mean,
into the
I
palace?
could only hit so much.
You weren't
say it
looking
so
for
many
like a way out of
times.
the city, but
But his
I'll
man,
give
he doesn't
you
get it.
I'll give you investigation and disadvantage
To like in retrospect.
in retrospect to see if you just might have spotted something because you know your way around cities.
Can I make the suggestion that maybe because Danik has been here longer than us and she's a tactician that she might have just observed something.
I netted out at a 9.
She's thinking about it and she can't recall. That
Okay.
wasn't her focus while she was
Right.
here. She will say like fortification wise, like the Jarl's estate is solid. That's probably where people are going to fall back to, the second gate.
And talk to the barmaid, Whisker. Is there like a standard? Is there a protocol? What do people do in this sort of time?
What we're told. Those of us capable are expected to fight if this is truly an invasion.
And those who can't?
Those who can't are sent into the palace. Those who refuse are given a quick death.
Secondary question. Can I get some of whatever that luck we're having for lunch? I don't want to die on an empty stomach.
She looks in the back and like, there's still some stew and bread.
That would be great.
And she gives it to you.
I'm gonna ask her if there's another way out of the city.
That's treason.
We're not from the city.
I am.
Oh.
I want to get her killed.
Well, no, that wasn't my intention.
It's
I just didn't know if a wink can tell me
This would be
Like
6
that.
copper.
shadiness under the table.
Will you be fighting?
I'll give her a silver.
If I have to.
Where did our road go?
And she does take like a bottle off of the wall and just like take a
Have you
swig.
found a place that if you found another way
That's
out
what
of here?
I'm gonna
I
for
rolled
me to
a-
get out to the
I rolled a 9.
typically civilian
And I
population.
haven't spoken with my contacts.
Every able-bodied folk here has their own blade. Part of living this far north. They pass out chains for those strong enough to wear it. Leathers for those who can't. Basic shield if you need. Bows and arrows for anyone who has a keen eye. At this point, a number of guards walk in.
So it is kind of, the hood is very Bijan style.
You there. You were part of the party that came earlier.
Yes.
Jarl wishes to speak with you. Yeah, you were right on that one. An entire band, if you would.
Alright.
I look around and say, do you mind if I just take this? It's just sure.
Because you're not under arrest. They're not-
No, I was asking the barmaid. if
No, I know, but that's why she's like, yeah, just go.
Here.
Yes, then I can watch over them.
Yeah.
Make sure
I mean, they don't know about the kid.
They weren't the party that came back. Well, I mean, I guess Paul was, but
The four of you are led up to the Jarl's palace, where the soldiers are definitely getting ready, stocking armaments, and several of them are mobilizing, throwing on armor. You are led into the grand hall. Standing around a table, overlooking kind of a map of the area, complete with some rough, like, scale representation of different things, are several Northmen. Some you've seen before, including the servant of the Stormlord, servant of the Hearthkeeper, a few other warriors you haven't seen, the guard who talked to you, and the man that you are thinking is the Jarl.
Well, we've met the Jarl. Well, we've seen the Jarl.
You've seen him.
no, we haven't actually met him.
Jarl Kilmakoth, a massive brute of a man.
I'm picturing the father from Brave. Or Hiccup's dad.
Aww.
Yeah, but wandered. Otherwise,
They're huge!
Oh, we gave him a sound.
Oh.
he looks up as we brought them as you wish, sir. Good. Told before my arrival, you came from the north with word of this.
Yep. Wait, I'll...
Yes.
You're not a paladin.
Not yet, maybe I'll multi-class.
And my bride-to-be says she knows you.
This is also true. We stayed at her estate for a time. With Brittany.
Yes, her.
Yep.
Definitely does not like you.
You were in the north for a while, and I'm assuming you've seen their forces. How close did you get?
I glance at Lainath.
I think we all glance at you.
I saw them over the bridge. They had sent a force of approximately 200-300 ahead. At
The
full sprint.
berserkers had a bit of a meeting with them.
The rest of the force followed at a slower pace.
Saw that on the horizon. Rumors are circulating of 50,000. I can believe it. You?
Could I have actually gotten any sort of estimation? Like,
Make a intelligence check.
I figured you would because of the military.
You watched it. I mean, you saw the force.
Yeah. 6.
That might be an underestimation.
potentially more.
Stormlord, guide us. All right. I don't know any of you, but you are here now. Expect to see you at the fronts. You can go. Do you have anything more to say?
This will be bloody. Let's go.
So you leave the company of the Jarl. Standing at the door as you leave is dressed in warm winter clothes. You do spot the elder sister, Alisa. Kind of looks like she's waiting for you.
Yes, no, approach.
I mean, I'm gonna stay back, but I definitely kind of want to see where.
The guards are still kind of leading you out, but she raises a hand and the guards stop because they seem to at least listen to her, even if she's not married to him yet. And she tells them, I would speak with them. So they nod and they back off. I am so sorry you've been caught up in this.
Sorry. I'm sorry you're about to get caught up in this.
This is my homeland.
Is there somewhere we can speak in front?
Yes. And she looks to the guards. I will be speaking with them in my rest quarters. So they kind of look at each other like, okay. So they follow behind as you're led further into the Jarl's palace and into a large kind of just comfortable, like not a bedroom, but kind of a study / kind of lounge-ish area, which she asked the guards, if you would wait outside, please. Are you sure? Yes, I'll be fine.
I'm good, thanks.
Goodbye.
There's no one around but some of my staff, maybe. Should they be sent away?
Oh, that's where she speaks Elven. In Elvish.
I'm afraid I do not. As she would say, once you realize that she can't, like, you don't speak Elven, do you? She's like, no. La vez don't have la. No, I don't speak Elven.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common Tongue, Draconic, and a bit of Giantish.
Yeah, maybe your staff should, so we can be really private.
Yes, Cinnamon?
Yes, I would definitely would, yeah. That way we can be more open and not have to hide.
Jeez. And several people kind of like come out from whatever they were doing. They weren't like lurking, but they
I
were
feel like
just.
they were like cubbies. Next thing you know, you just see like 50 people. What the fuck?
You see Nita, Kamiri, Holrut, the guards, or two of the guards.
Oh, that butler guy.
You don't see him.
Oh.
He probably went back with
He
the.
might have been back with us, though.
Yeah.
And also Shineheart, little dragon.
Aww.
If you would give us some privacy, please. Which they do, all save for Shineheart, who's just kind of like, I'm here.
That's fine. Or baby dragon is
You
fine.
could still live with joy. Yeah. Rub the belly.
Not a cat.
I know.
They don't dragons, it's easy.
Yes, but that was a cat sound. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I know, but that was
Oh no, he would be about belly rubs.
Yeah.
Sorry for the abruptness. We'll admit there are things I did not tell your husband to be. We got a lot closer than I let him believe.
You did. I only heard a bit. I don't.
We've spoken without to speak.
You spoke with him.
Other than a bit of a rough patch. It was quite amicable after the duel.
shared his pig with us.
He himself serves the Lord of Valor. In fact, if I remember correctly, he's only half orc.
The Lord of Valor. Not the one eye.
No. I saw the symbol and the divine energies that poured out of him myself.
I did too.
You got very first-hand experience.
Yeah.
But the challenge was your own.
I don't.
Also healed you after you
That's true.
Perhaps that would mean he would be amicable to a parley.
Potentially. I did not know if your husband would be the same. What thousands fear once is his people not to die. They're living in a barren wasteland with no resources. Their only hope of survival is to march south, and they believe their only chance of surviving in the south is to take it.
He really just wants his people to learn to make, to be farmers, and I mean that's literally what he said. He said farmers, and to actually contribute and to try to make food for themselves. And
But where they're living right now, they can't do that. It's all ice.
Orcs have been raiding and pillaging for many, many generations.
It's the only way they can get any food at all. There's nothing up there.
But would they stop?
But he seems to have them under control. None have challenged him.
As you can very easily tell, she's not sure what to make of this. She's very interested. She seems the idea of a possible peaceful resolution, even if it's a whisper of a hope, is something that she is kind of latching onto. But at the same time, told you herself, as far as she was, orc killed her parents. So there's bias, there's resentment.
I did not know how Jarl would take such word. If I were to tell him myself, if he would simply call it treason and have us strung up. Despite the fact many of them from this land.
I cannot say. I do not think him an unreasonable man. Merely a strong one. Perhaps if... I don't know.
As hard as it's probably to say, you know better than we do.
Hardly. We've said only a few words since coming here.
I don't know if you can talk to the Jarl and see if he'll be willing to talk to the Orc King.
If he elects to take a supper, maybe. He doesn't want me in his war chambers.
But yeah, if he needs to, that way people don't die. Like,
Has he disallowed you from them, or is it just
He has made his thoughts known, but no, he's not forced me out. I'm still a guest here and did not wish to offend.
a guest in your own home? Is that not what this is to be?
It's not yet.
unless someone does something, people are gonna die.
Unless someone does something, you're not going to have a home.
Also, this isn't even our fight. We still need to find our city.
Yep. That sure was a breath.
I'm sorry if you did not find what you were looking for.
Okay, not your fault.
I must send word to my sister.
That's actually where we were gonna head.
We actually already sent a.
You did?
Yes. We were actually
Thank
going to mount up and head there to let them know what was going on, but the gates closed before we could get out.
Yeah, only by the Jarl's leave can anyone depart the city in a time like this.
Perhaps we can persuade him that we can spare you to safety.
That may interest him. She goes, excuse me, I'll try and see if he will hear me.
I almost want to Yoda. Do or do not embarrass me. Believe in yourself.
I mean,
Believe in the me that believes in you.
You could try and encourage her. I mean, I'd allow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would
You
be.
need persuasion.
I will try to encourage her.
Try and give a little like rousing speech.
I'm a paladin enough of that.
You're a strong, independent woman that don't need no man.
Exactly.
You have fucking ice magic.
Why do you need this fucker?
Need is a very strong word.
I gotta say.
So she's
She's like,
thanks you. You still try. It's just not enough to like get through. She's reserved. She's shy. Years of
I rolled a 2.
years of kind of
Living in a grossly patriarchal society.
yeah. But she goes. You guys wait the better part of
Probably
30
an hour.
minutes, an hour or
Oh,
so.
yeah, I would
I
say
don't
at least an hour.
Mean to be insensitive. We just need to get out.
She returns for a while and says, if you agree to escort me back to my estate, he will allow your leave.
Yes.
That's all he would say. I believe he is now under the impression that if it is true what you say, and Dundamar is a servant of the Lord of Valor, he will accept a one-on-one challenge.
I believe he would.
And that may be what decides the fate of this land. Come, my sled is being prepared.
We must collect a few other people. That is acceptable.
Yes, I'll meet you by the gate. Just be quick.
Hey, luckily I already have a sled ready.
Uh,
I did
phone.
prepare a sled, left it out there.
Above board question.
We'll have to put more
What
hot
color
rocks in.
was Dragon Pup again?
Silver.
He's a
Silver.
silver.
Okay.
He is what paladins aspire to be, or at least that's
That's what he will be.
what he will be.
When he's all grown up.
He's all grown.
Right now, he's what youthful kids who aspire to be paladins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As for the sake of time, I'm gonna kind of
I already prepared a cart,
yes.
so
You guys
one
get
was being warned.
your companions. You prepare Ashna as best you can, which I will give her advantage on her saves that she's going to need to make, which she's going to need to make 3.
We post the idea of her like basically getting carried by someone who can basically share their body heat.
Okay. Who?
I think
Well, I thought we were
Me
gonna
and
leave her
her.
on the sled. That was the whole reason why I prepared it for
If-
warmth.
When it comes to carrying people, it's going to be either me or her.
the options
We
that
have
I
the
had
strength to
proposed
do it.
were either
My understanding
she
was-
rides in a sled and we have a brazier prepared in the other sled so that we can do stones and keep those hot.
I was
Or
also
the
thinking
other
that
idea
2
was-
people ride the sled.
Or there's 2 people riding in the sled and one
Yeah,
of
I
them
thought
share
we
the
were
body
gonna
heat.
let what's her face that was watching her stay in the sled with her.
Okay. That
That's
can
what I
happen.
thought was
Yeah.
happening.
Sled,
That's
yeah.
why I was
Yeah.
preheating that
Okay.
sled.
I wasn't sure if we had talked to Dan about that.
Danik would say that she's very small, so she doesn't know how much heat she'll give, but it's
Well, I
something.
mean, the stones are gonna be
Yeah.
there too.
Well,
It's just
Danik finished just a little spin.
she's she's also in there to make sure the stones stay hot. So her job will be to
Let people know when the stones
stones are getting cold, so we
Okay.
can transfer some
No worries,
stones over.
yeah.
That way we can keep a whole system going. Because that could be one of my tasks to get the stones to her when she says it's hot. Because I get 2
The
tasks.
portraits of people that
Yeah.
are in
So
there.
that could be one of my tasks.
Nice. I like it.
If you want
Yeah,
to.
why not?
That's fine.
So you guys get your things, get everyone there, and you head out, going as quickly as you can.
That way we don't have to stop. We can keep going.
Ashna does lose consciousness on the path, but her health does not appear to be in severe danger. She's
Gotcha.
simply going lethargic.
Back into that
Information.
Which
information.
we had to figure that would happen.
She's
That's
okay,
pretty
but
cool.
yeah, she's cold.
She's a desert snake, so.
I don't know.
It's like a great wand.
Okay.
You get to the estate, and you find there's no one there.
Yeah, you did the smart thing.
Can you find
And
tracks?
that is going
What?
to be.
I asked if you can find tracks.
Oh, I thought you said, do you want any French fries? I was like, what? What? Yeah. Did you see my face? That's why I was excited.
I'll allow that first. I'll allow before we do this to go ahead and roll your survival. Take
Okay.
the tracks. You leave your advantage because of your favored.
Yeah, I was really hoping you had some
Natural
French fries.
explore.
Sorry, you got me excited.
Sorry.
How
Meanwhile-
dare you? How dare you?
Meanwhile, if there's nobody here, that means that the alchemy lab is left unattended.
16.
No one's been here since you guys left.
Holy shit.
What? That's weird as fuck.
And that's where we're going to call it for this evening.
Dun, dun, dun. The mystery shall be uncovered next time on The Great Adventure.
Thank you all for joining us. Hope you enjoyed that one. Sorry this session got a little crazy early on with me screwing up some rules. It happens. Next week, we're going to have Aaliyah joining us.
We're gonna have a mega session.
And we're apparently having a mega session.
Hell yeah.
I
So-
had the day off.
Yeah,
Same.
everyone is off, so we're going to meet earlier and probably game until about the same time. So, long session.
Yep.
Hell
Which
yeah.
may come to an end of this arc. We'll see. Who knows?
You'll
See
find
ya.
out next time.